Welcome back, guys. The goal today is to basically get our lives together. Things have been really inefficient and kind of chaotic the way that we have things set up, or not really set up at all, I guess I should say. So that means
getting the water heater installed. First, we gotta drill a hole in the roof so we get the vent pipe coming through, and then we'll install the water heater.
it took a while, but I finally trained him to not say hot water heater. It's just water heater, not hot water heater. Right, Josh?
It's not true. Those are all lies, Aaron. You know it and I know it.
Getting the hot water heater installed. I didn't say, I said water heater.
You said hot water heater.
No, I did not.
We want it.
I said,
we want it. $10.
No, I've learned to say only water heater.
Okay, no.
You still struggle with that a little bit, Josh.
It's not a water heater, Aaron.
It's a water heater. It's not a hot water heater.
That's good. We started out by hooking up our draft hood connector right here. We got that on. We put everything together. I have the two 45s to go out. This stuff is directional. If you see the arrows, that's the way the air flows or the gas flows to go up. You can't turn it the opposite way. It has to go installed like that. So now that we got this stuff on, let's go on the roof, put the flashing on, and try to patch it up real quick before it rains. Start to cut a 4 foot. Come down to, with the entire sheet, 5 feet, 6 inches. 3 on each side, for each way, 6 inches.
See, I just record him making all of his measurements, and then I don't have to remember the measurements for him.
They're always wrong though, too. You know? I say 3/16, she's like, okay, it was, I think it was 4 inches, what, a couple of those little lines? Or sometimes she says millimeters. I'm like, we're not in the metric system here, babe.
I can only retain a certain amount of information, you know?
But we're not even on the metric system though.
Hey, I can recognize a couple millimeters when I see it, trust. We're all sealed up.
Yeah, so we're dried in. We are waiting on a clamp to support this gas vent because it is too high. The stores didn't have it, so we're waiting on that. We'll get that next time. water heater is installed, got everything ducted out. We got the PEX pipe in, got the valves going in and out of the water heater. This is the, I guess, the laundry room, utility room, a little bit of a mix. The orange pipes I have to the side are for the radiant heat that's going to be going on that's going to go on this entire wall, actually, going down that way. Everything's done. Next step for us to do is go ahead and put the gas line on, test for leaks in the gas, and turn it on. Oh, real quick, also we have a couple half-inch pipes going outside. We'll show you that in here in a second. Open up leaks.
I should turn the shower off then.
Okay, now it's off. Okay. Sorry.
So no leaks, other than the shower that Josh forgot to turn the handle off, but
I didn't see no handle, no on position I can see, or off position, so not a big deal.
He got it worked out.
Yeah, so there's no leaks here either. We put enough tape around for the fittings right here. The PEX pipe, when you crimp down, it's pretty much dummy proof. So no leaks there. Everything's good to go, right?
Yeah, pretty exciting.
Yeah, so previously all the concealed PEX pipe now was all tested months back.
Yes, before we ever closed the walls up.
Yeah,
so that's all good to go.
That was done. It was all connected. There's water in the lines, and we're good to go.
Yeah, and this is obviously propane now, but the plan is to install the wood boiler outside, and that is what is going to heat our home and our hot water, and we're actually going to use it for our dryer for our clothes as well. But that's down the line, and in the meantime we're going to be using propane.
Yeah, our plan is to get off of propane eventually, right?
Yes.
So, good. Now let's go outside and connect all the gas lines and make sure there's no leaks there.
Sounds good.
So we took dish drops and water, put it in a spray bottle. We sprayed all of our joints to see if any gas leaks. You see, I guess, bubbling coming out from the joints. We have none of that, so everything's good to go. So we're gonna fire up the water heater, get that thing going. And babe, you ready to haul that camper out of here?
I thought you'd never ask.
It's cold still. It's getting warmer. Oh my God, it's good. How's that feel?
Feels good. That was really good. Yeah, I'll allow it. Life has changed for us over the past week. We built an outdoor makeshift shower, and everybody is thrilled to have hot water again. First impressions, how was it?
That was awesome.
What did you think? Did you love it?
Excellent, yeah.
We also got gravel on our driveway, which means there's no more walking through the mud or the dirt to get to our home. Was that a lot? This week's been about getting some normalcy back in our lives of 2 years of feeling like nothing has been normal or easy. We've really wanted to enjoy each step of this process as we've gone along, no matter what points we're at, even if, you know, things aren't exactly where we want them to be. We don't want to just wait until we get to the end to finally be happy.
I don't know about you, but I'm moving up in the world. I feel pretty good. You know, we're showering in a real shower, so it's great.
We're cooking in the house.
It's awesome. Moving on up.
We still have 5 weeks before the appliances are going to be here. With everything that's been going on in the world, there's been a complete backup on the availability of appliances. So in the meantime, we need to make things work. So everything is makeshift and temporary right now, but it's definitely made life more efficient. We got a 12-foot piece of laminate countertop that was on sale that we can use temporarily, and we put a camping stove on it so we can cook and have somewhat of a functional kitchen. We cleaned up an old fridge that was in the barn, and we also bought a closet at a yard sale.
The great thing about the closet is I don't have to jump across the bed to get my shirts, right? You too.
I know. It's the little things in life. Since we are completely inside the house now and running just about everything that we plan on running, we figured now would be a good time to give you guys an update on how the solar is functioning.
Check it out. All right, so looking at our inverter right now, we're drawing about 380 watts. That annoying click you hear in the background is not Aaron, it's the charger for the fence. It's that click is when it sends a pulse out. So that's going off the solar right now. If you look at over here, our battery monitor, we are at 96.4%, so we're almost fully charged. Not quite, we'll be there here, imagine about an hour or so. Right now our system's in float. The output from the solar panels, we got 14.5 amps coming through this way to us. It's actually higher than just dumping the rest of the load because we're on float. If you look right there, that's what's going onto the batteries. This is our load. The difference between the 8.5 to the 14.6 is our load. Right now the output from our panels, we get about 14.4 amps. 770 and some change is going towards the batteries. The rest is getting used on the load going towards the house. So that's what's coming off the batteries. That's what's going on the battery. So what we're gonna do is run a quick little test. We're gonna see this output jump up when I turn on the hose. We're gonna drain the pressure tank real quick. You're gonna watch the pump turn on. You're gonna watch the output actually pick back up, go higher, and that's gonna pretty much pick up the load. It's not gonna really come off the batteries. It's gonna be using the sun to power everything. You can see our load jump. Right now we actually have 560 watts. You can see it probably spike around 25. It's just like a 5,000 watts, but it might not show it. It'll probably level off around probably 1,700, 1,800 watts, it should. So you can see, now we're drawing 1,700 watts. That's what's going on in the battery. The output is now 30 amps. It's jumping up as the sun is getting, there you go, see? We've got sunshine out there, so it's at 43 amps right now as the output is from the solar charger from the panels. And the sun is actually running this thing. So you have 40 amps being used. 42.4 amps are coming from the panels right now. So we're still charging our batteries with that well pump going.
So since we are in the house, this is running everything that we anticipate to need other than the dishwasher because we don't have one yet.
Yeah, as of right now, we got an old refrigerator in there that's definitely not Energy Star. It's probably from 1994, maybe? So it's old, right?
Yes.
So that thing runs higher than a new Energy Star refrigerator will, so we'll save power that way. We run the washer, the dryer, we run a freezer that's in our powerhouse, and what else are we running?
The pressure tank. Our fence charger.
The well pump goes to the pressure tank.
Our fence charger.
All the lights, daily use, sawzalls for work, circular saws.
A microwave,
everything.
a vacuum, a TV when we want to, watch movies or whatever.
Yeah, so no issues with the solar system. Everything for that's good. It's great. I think our problem where we're lacking is, I guess, battery storage. We did order 2 more batteries. They are coming. They should have been here yesterday. No, not here yet, but no big deal.
But our plan has always been to just add on slowly because the batteries are the most expensive part. But, just as finances allow, it's something that you can start and add on to as you go along and you want it to get bigger.
But our system for that is actually large enough. We don't need more panels, anything else.
Yeah.
We need more storage.
Right.
So we're good. It's working. It's pulling its weight. It's doing a good job.
Yes. And I haven't had to worry about if something is running and if I can run something else. So I don't have to, I've been able to use everything when I want to. The only time that I really need to kind of like pay attention to, how much power we have stored up is if it's been really cloudy for a long period of time. But I haven't had an issue with it. It's just kind of being more mindful.
Yeah, that's when we have rainy days coming through. That's where the whole storage thing with more batteries comes into play.
Yeah, but so far we're happy with everything, and it's, we built the system for what we needed and it's worked out. Okay, so that's it, guys. We are fully functional inside this house, believe it or not.
Yeah,
I think it's safe to say we finally moved in.
We're moved in. There's no more camper. Nothing.
No.
It's great.
It's kind of surreal. It's crazy.
Yes, we have hot water, we're taking showers. We did a quick update on the solar. Everything's working out, so we're living good.
We are living good. We're cooking inside. I mean, it almost feels like life is normal again.
It is back to normal. We're not 100% functional yet, I guess, in there.
It's all makeshift. You
It
know what I
is.
mean? But
Appliances are coming.
it's a heck of a lot better than being in the camper.
Yeah.
Like no comparison. I mean,
No.
it feels really good. So we're in a good place, and we appreciate you guys following along.
Yep.
So that's it.
All right, guys. Thanks.
See you next time.
See ya.